Hey everyone, my name's Chavez. I'm here to teach you the very basics of the guitar. First of all, I'm going to teach you the parts of the guitar. I'm going to teach you the electric guitar parts and then the acoustic. Alright, so I'm using a Fender Starcaster, not very popular in the guitar. Not really a very popular guitar. Alright, this is called the body. This black shiny part right here. This white plastic part right here is called the pick guard. Protects your guitar from any pick damage. A bridge. This is the whammy bar. A lot of people know it as a tremolo bar, even though that's wrong because tremolo is variation of volume, not variation of pitch. Right? These are the tone knobs, 2 tone, 1 volume. The pickup selector allows you to select which pickups you're going to use. And as everyone knows, these are the strings. And each one of these boxes here has frets. This fret is open. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. This here is the nut. This is what holds the strings in place at the top of the guitar. This is the headstock and the tuning pegs, which tune the guitar. And that's pretty much it. Alright, now I'm going to teach you the acoustic guitar parts. This is still known as the bridge, still known as the neck and frets, strings, headstock, and tuning pegs. This is still the body, still the pick guard. Now the only thing that's different is that it has a hollow body, which lets the strings resonate, makes it sound louder. This hole right here is known as a sound hole. The size of the sound hole actually is a very important factor in the guitar sound. If the hole is smaller, it would have a more bass sound. However, if the hole was larger, it would have a more treble sound. And yeah, also another very important thing about these guitars is acoustic guitars use different kinds of strings than electric guitars. Acoustic guitar strings are actually a little more stiffer than the electric guitar strings, because the acoustic, the more stiffer the strings are, the more vibrations it's able to hold, and the longer the sound will take. Alright everyone, in this video I'm going to teach you certain chords and notes of the guitars. First I'm going to have to teach you the standard tuning of the guitar, which is E, A, D, G, B, E, starting from the 6th, not first, 6th string. It's E, A, D, G, B, and E. And backwards, E, B, G, D, A, E. Now a very easy way to remember that is to remember this phrase, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. It's a very actually catchy phrase. Just the first letter of each one of those words will help you remember the tuning of the guitar. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you the first chord. First one is going to have to be a simple chord since you're a very beginner, absolute beginner. I'm going to use 1 finger. I'm going to use the first string on the 3rd fret and play the first 3 strings, which is these, in a downward strum. That is a simple G chord. Now the next chord would be a simple C, which is using the 2nd string on the 1st fret and play the same strings. And you would have to practice that over and over again, making sure that every note sounds out clearly. And if you hear eventually some buzzing such as this, and you can't hear the note, it's because your finger is touching that string. Make sure that your finger touches only 1 string and no other. Also, it may be that you're not pressing hard enough on the fret. Now you may experience some pain and some lines of forming on your fingers, but that's normal. Once you progress with the guitar, you'll start building calluses, which is like a rough sort of skin on your finger. Alright, so that's a simple C chord and a simple G. Alright, now I'm going to teach you another chord known as the D chord, D major chord. For this one, you would have had to have practiced the other first two simple chords in order to get the hang of pressing down on the frets. For this chord, you're going to need these three fingers. You're going to have it on the second fret of the first string, third fret of the second string, and the second fret on the third string, and then the fourth string open. So that's you play those four strings all together in a downward strum. Now if you play, you're only supposed to play those four strings. If you play the 5, it'll sound completely wrong. This string is not supposed to be played with that chord, just these 4. Now another chord is the G major chord, which is a more complicated version from the simple C chord. Now you know that you're supposed to have the 3rd fret on the first string. Now here's a bit of a stretch. You put your finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string and the finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and you play all 6 strings. Now remember, if you start to experience some buzzing, make sure that your fingers are placed only on those strings on the certain frets. It also helps that sometimes some people may think that they're supposed to put their finger on the metal bar, and they're really supposed to put it behind it. So if that may be the problem, then you might want to fix that. So that's the D and the G. That's good. Hey everyone, it's me again. This time I'm going to teach you the E major chord and the F major chord. The E major chord, you're going to use the same 3 fingers as when you did the D chord. It's going to be the 1st fret of the 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 4th string, and 2nd fret of the 5th. You play all 6 strings downward. It's an E major chord. Now the F is pretty much the same thing, except move down 1 fret. And instead of using these 3 fingers, you use these 3. So it's going to be 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd fret of the 4th string, and 3rd fret of the 5th. Now here might be a really tough part for you beginners. Using this finger to bar on all of these, so that it's on the first fret for any other string that doesn't have a fret placed onto it. So it goes like this. Alright, well that concludes our lesson for this video. I'll be posting more videos up later. And I'd also like to give thanks to my cameraman Alex. Come on, get over here. Nah, get over here. Come on.
So you gay.
Yeah, this dude's been giving me tips on video. Say hi, Alex.
But
Alright, well, this concludes our video. See you later.
stop it.
Yeah.